everyone, welcome to Icey's Fantasy. So today, let me share with you about why did I marry a Chinese over a Rwandan. So this it's really a huge topic, but I will just mention some few points. So first of all, I want to share with you about my past before I came to China, so that you get the clear picture of understanding of my way of choosing. Before I came here to China, it was all my mom's efforts. So I really did think about it because during that time, I really did have like a small business. I didn't like kind of thinking like going back to school after my high school graduation. And I was like, yeah, why not? In high school, I already graduated in construction things. It's China, where we have the fattest infrastructures, and since I'm graduating into the same major, and I was like, yeah, it's a good deal if I'm going to China to develop my skills and come back also to contribute to my country. So when I came here, I didn't really feel like I will stay. I'm coming to get some education, some experiences, and then go back home and to see if I can make some money and do some contribution to my country. In my previous dating life, nothing serious was there. So when I came to China, I was just single. So which means I was just a free man. I was free to find anybody who I could match up with, who could match the vibe. So to me, I would say like it's also very important to understand that in my family also, if I'm having like an interracial couple, I wasn't the first one. We already have more than 1, 2 kind of like married internationally. So if I would also marry internationally, I don't think it would really shock anybody. During my university time, so I did have time to explore. And then my second year, I got a part-time job where I was doing the design and construction things. And then later on, I did meet my beautiful wife. Like we did meet a couple times, and then we go out, get to know each other a little bit more. And then, yeah, I asked her if she could be my girlfriend. Yeah, and then she accepted, and then we keep exploring, we travel together. Everything keep going on well. Yeah, finally. I remember once when I was in my high school, when my best friend there called this guy, Berthe. He knows when they used to call me Métis. So, and then I was like, yeah, now it's time to go international. Now I'm becoming a real Métis, you know what I mean? So yeah. So, and then I end up having a Chinese girlfriend. So which means if everything goes well, I would even have a Métis. So why did I choose her? First, in the diverse place where I could have like a couple of people surrounding by then, but I end up choosing her because I really think she is different. You know, the first time I meet her, and I feel like I'm really interested to get to know her better, you know. And then the more I get to know her better, I really feel like I'm finding peace with her. And we did not have like that kind of like a really big differences. So we keep moving on, and she like it and I like it. We travel, and we did a lot of activities together. After my graduation, I did feel like, yeah, why not? Let me just travel back home. So that was before the COVID. And then she was like, hell no, we're gonna go together. You have to show me your country, you have to show me your home. And then meet the family, why not? And then, to be honest with you, at that time, her family already knows that we are together. Yeah, so when I go to Rwanda, so we already have that clear image that maybe her family doesn't not like me, so they doesn't wanna their daughter to be with a black guy. However, I still go with her in Rwanda to meet my parents, you know, which was kind of like a tricky, because you never know what's gonna happen, you know. Because at one side, you know, they don't like you, they don't want you to marry in that family, and but you're taking your girlfriend to meet your family, which is kind of tricky. But because I trust her and I feel like everything would get better, so I did go with her and she met my family. So the reaction of my family. I would never expect that my family would just say no to me. I just feel like my family would really welcome her and everything would be fine. And once we arrived to Rwanda, that's what I expected that what happened. So she was very welcomed, and thank you to my sister. She did a lot of jobs there. She was a translator. I didn't like want to translate to the family when she's speaking, so I just let my sister do the things for me. Now, why did I choose her? I feel like my wife, she is like a really very smart person. Usually, like men, they're kind of like aggressive, you know what I mean? I don't see myself in such situation, so I just feel like, why not anybody else? 那有什么关系 ？Hello，
好奇你在干嘛？
我在拍视频。对。
哎，你是博主吗？
啊？
你是博主吗？
没有。
对，
是给朋友的。对。没有姐是给朋友的，你可以说 hello， 你可以来这边说 hello。
Oh my God! I just got some little kids trying to talk to me, asking me like, "Oh, the video that I'm taking, where am I gonna put? Is it like to upload like on Bilibili on some other Chinese platform?" And they're like, "Oh, you can just make some video and you can make money, you know, something like that." Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You can see, if you have watched my previous video. We did mention how Chinese people, they can be friendly. Yeah, you can see these little kids, yeah, just like this, who just come to you, talk to you, and very curious about what you are doing. I was just now sharing about why did I choose her. She also did care about me a lot, and I also give everything I could do to make everything work. And so the energy that I had, she offered the same energy, so we match up. We didn't like really have any much differences because she was very interested in internationally like culture things, and I'm also the same person, so it was like a very easy like kind of like a match up. And once we meet, we never leave each other, so we've been like together more than 5 years before we get married. So this side, let me just talk the differences between now marrying a Chinese and marrying a Rwandese. You marry a Rwandese, you expect that a Rwandese woman can cook, can do some other housework. When it's internationally, there is a kind of things like the world now has moved somewhere else. It's not just the woman you expect to do the housework or to do anything else. It's a life of sharing, you know, because she have what to offer and you have also what to offer. When you put those things together, and then now you can have like a happy family. So when I met her, she didn't know how to cook. Until later days, she did know how to cook, and now she really makes some delicious meal and even make something better than I could expect. You know what I mean? Yeah. And other differences, sometimes we could, if I was marrying maybe a Rwandese, even if we are having a fight, we could call it something else, like a fight, something, we are fighting over something else. But in our marriage, for example, if we are having some little argument, maybe we feel like maybe it's because of like a language barrier or something like that. The good side is, whenever we have some argument, we have a way to fix it which does not harm anybody, which is a good thing. I really couldn't say much in this video, but I hope in the future I would even keep sharing more and more. Yeah, thank you for sticking with me, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you. 你什么时候来了啊？